I'm just a fan of toys, okay? I just like toys and action figures in general. So when I kept seeing things about alternation, I wanted to get one. And of course, come on, I mean, I love colorful armored dudes. Sabotage was of course going to be the one I bought. I wanted to show this box, because look at this. It's in a box, man. Look at this multi-dimensional box. I love all these different sides to it. Like, this side shows all the action features. The front is just the toy. This side kind of shows you some little details. And then look at this. Those are all the other figures to get. Then on the back here, it gives you a description, which if you want to read that, it's actually a pretty cool backstory to this character and all the other stuff right there. And then this little game right here, where it's like, start from the top left, write down the 5th letter, continue top counting the 5th letter. You don't need to count to the 5th letter. You can just go reverse. It says reverse. Isn't that interesting? But yeah, it's Sabotage. Look at that art, man. That's so cool. So I decided I would get this. It was about $22. It was about 22 bucks, I think, at the end of the day. And I like it. I like it a lot. Here is the figure in question. As you can see, he's a nice chunky boy. He's just a cool figure, and he appeals to me in many ways. But he's not perfect. This is not a perfect package. He's definitely more of a toy. He's not, you know, a superposable, highly articulated 1/12th scale collectible. I mean, look at his arm. You can already see he's got something going on with his arm. But he's a really cool looking figure. I love the design. He kind of reminds me of the Cobra Bat V5 with the head there. Just kind of gives me V5 vibes of the Cobra Bats. I love the gas mask and the circular eyes. Kind of reminds me of the Denon Zan from Mobile Suit Gundam F91 as well. I love the arm here. It's like he's got this real, like this is his skin, and it's just been kind of mutilated from all the cybernetic implants. I really like the look of that. Then this is just a completely robo arm, and I really like that look as well. He just looks nice. Look at his armor. One design element I'm not too big on is his feet. I think his feet are just kind of tiny looking, and he has these weird heels. I'm not too big of a fan of his feet. I wish they were like big clonkers. Big clonkadonkers. But unfortunately, he's just got these weird little feet. But still, I really like the design. I like the chest as well, these little circles and things. Mony Toys, they're the ones that made this. They did a really good job on the character design. And all the other designs are really cool, too. You saw on the side there, my favorite's probably Sham from the, I think they're called, freaking, you know, like, they're like the mutant people. Quilroy's cool, but I think Sham's my favorite, because he's like a chameleon that's like a English spy. I kind of dig that. But yeah, I think GK Delta is the name of the good guy team. And then Sabotage is just like his own bad guy pretty much right now. So, pretty much looked at how he looks, and I like the look of him. How about his other features? How about his accessories? So he comes with really cool minigun. Very heavy accessory. Some nice blue paint on it. I love the multi-shades of blue on this guy, by the way. Yeah, I like the blue on that. And then he also comes with this gun where I don't like the color. I really don't. I don't feel like it fits him at all. Maybe if it was gray instead. I just don't like this color. I'm not going to use this gun. But it's a decent looking gun. I'm just not too big into the color they decided to go with. And then he has this knife, which this is a cool knife. I like this knife. I mean, he can hold it. He can use it as a knife. And I'll put the other accessories in his hand in a minute. But he doesn't have a way to store the knife on him. He doesn't have a sheath. That's kind of disappointing. Oh well. So another feature he came with is stickers. He has these little decals all over him. And I put them on before I went to work today. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just put on the stickers. I like stickers. The stickers aren't good. I'm sorry. Mony, like, your toy is good, but your stickers suck. So they're just like these really thin stickers. Look at that. That's peeling up. That warning label's peeling up. This really cool logo on his shoulder is just, it just peels away because it doesn't want to stick onto a three-dimensional surface. He also has, like, this sticker here, if it's on a completely flat surface, it's okay. Like, these ones are perfectly fine. Even though they're not perfectly fine, they're decent. This one, look at that. That faction symbol right there, that is just completely peeled off. because it's not on a flat surface. It's just kind of disappointing. Even on his back, he has this little sticker. You can see it's just, if it's not completely flat, it's not going to want to go. So unfortunately, the figure itself is cool, but I cannot recommend putting the stickers on. I'm just going to have to, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do right now, his instruction sheet, which is actually really cool. You get this. It shows you his cybernetic overdrive. Of course, I'll demonstrate all this. His cyber arm sonic punch. And of course, his battery replacement. I'm happy to show that off. Here's a sticker placement right here. I actually showed you where to put the stickers, and I also really appreciate that. However, I'm not going to put the stickers there. I'm not going to put them on the figure. I'm just going to leave them here. I'm going to put them on the instruction sheet because I can't. They won't stay on the figure. I'll keep the ones that are actually staying on. Come on. His little feet, they don't, you can't, he's not one of those guys you can just plonk and he'll stand. His little feet you have to kind of work with. I don't even care if they're straight or not. I just want to get them off. Come on, get off. Anyways, yeah, my point is the stickers aren't that good and I can't recommend putting them on. They need to use like the foil stickers like Gunpla does. Because they need to use those stickers instead. So yeah, there's that. There's the instruction sheet. What else does he come with? He also comes with a little manga. Ooh, it's not a manga. It's just a little mini comic. I think they call it a free graphic novel. Well, you can actually get a whole graphic novel. This is just a little mini comic. But look at the art, man. That's really sweet. I'm not going to show you the whole comic, but I really dig the art. And then he builds himself a Boston Dynamics side dog. I want to toy that side dog. I hope they make that. It looks really, it's an interesting little read, man. It's nothing too special. It's definitely like a little mini comic, but still, look at that last panel too. Such a cool character design. I love Sabotage. Anyways, or should I say his real name? His real name is Michael Mick Jameson. So Michael Jameson is his name, but he's actually Sabotage. So yeah, as you can see, he has this really cool, like, hydraulic arm. And it can just punch. Look at that. It just punches, right? But unfortunately, this means that his arm will not, ever go down. There was one time I got the arm to stay down, and I don't know how. It's like I folded it and contorted his mechanical arm in such a way back there, because there's so many little hinges and things, that it actually stuck. You can actually get it to kind of stick if you put it on the grenades, but then again, he's kind of looking a little odd. But it'll actually stay a little bit down as well if you bend his elbow, which is useful, which is good. I like that gimmick. It would be very fun, if I was still a child, but unfortunately I'm not a child anymore. Another gimmick he has is, of course, his, what do they call it? They call it his cybernetic overdrive. So if Sabotage is going into overdrive, you press this button right here. It's actually kind of hidden away. I wish it was a little more obvious, but it's fine. Goes into cybernetic overdrive. It's actually really cool. Here, let's do that one more time. He makes like this alarm noise. It's really bright. The light's really bright. Kind of shines under his neck and his mouth and in his eyes. It's a really cool effect. I really do like it. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean you can't turn his head, but I'm not too worried about that. So articulation on him, since we've kind of, talked about his head turning already. His arm is actually on a ball hinge and a hinge right there. He has a swivel and a hinge at the hand. Same kind of articulation on this arm. I wish he had sideways elbows. I really do. That's like the only bit of articulation I really wish he had. But swivel and hinge on that wrist as well. Nothing at the waist. Ball joints at the hips that actually move pretty nice. No thigh swivel, but he does have a boot swivel and a knee bend. And he has ball, I think they're just hinge. Yeah, they're just hinge swivels at the feet. So articulation's not that bad. You can still move them around. This is definitely meant to be like a toy. This is like not meant for high-end adult collectors. This is meant for kids to buy and be like, yeah, I got my Sabotage. But hey, Kappa, leave me alone. I am I'm an adult fan of toys, talking to other, adult and adolescent fans of toys that are not, small children. So let's get this gun in his hand. If it doesn't want to, so it can kind of go in. But I think this gun's kind of meant more for this hand, in all honesty. Yeah, this gun's meant more for his right hand. I just don't like the color. The design's cool, I just don't like the color personally, but that's completely subjective. I can't like knock that against the figure. But the way you want to display him with a minigun. And thankfully, with his limited articulation, they still made it so it works really well. So you can get the minigun in his big old cybernetic hand. Then you can just get his other hand. Kind of got to get it like that. There we go. Look at that. He's holding it. He's looking cool. Unfortunately, there's not too easy of a way to get him to look straight firing it. That's where I wish he kind of had a head swivel or something. But you know what? It's okay. This is how he's going to be displayed with me forever and always. I wish there was a sheath for the knife, unfortunately. One interesting note, too. Just one interesting note. I got him brand new in the box, right? But look, he's kind of a little dusty. He's got like dust on him already. You see that? Look at that. He's already got dust on him. I have no idea. See, look, it's scraping away. It's dust. So, I don't know if this was like kept in, out of the box for a while, and then they put it in the box, or what. But yeah, there's actual dust on him already in the little crevices right there. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't really care. It's not really like an actual issue I have with it. So there is Sabotage for the most part. Last thing I really want to talk about is some size comparisons, because you may be wondering, how big is this guy? So here he is. Here, I need to just grab one off the shelf. Here he is with a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figure. So you can see he is definitely in the more 6-inch size. There he is with Chris Evans. Good old Cappy America. Always a good boy. Then here he is with a Transformer. Every Transformers fan should probably own by now. That is Voyager Siege Optimus Prime. So, there we go, man. There's Sabotage. Longer video than I intended on it being, but you know what? That's okay. I really love this figure. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's not like a super uber duper amazing toy. It's not going to be like one of my favorite 6-inch figures ever, but I like it. I really like it. And if you like what you see, I recommend it. But if you're not really sold, then you're probably not going to want it. It's just one of those things. But I think you get a really nice package here. You get a little comic. You get multiple accessories. You get a big, chunky electronic figure. And I think the retail's $25. I got a Black Friday coupon. There's various discount codes you can use on pandamony.com to buy it. You can use those discount codes. I think I used discount code PixelDan because PixelDan did a promo with it. But yeah, I highly recommend this. Great figure. I like it personally, but it's one of those things where subjectively, if you like it, then get it. But if you don't like it, then, that's fine. It's not for you. It's not for everybody. It's definitely something that if you like this sort of thing, then go get it. Anyways, that's the video. That's pretty much it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down in the description below. So also my P.O. Box address and my frequently asked questions. Have a good day, guys. I will see you in the next video. Adios. I'm going to go play with my Sabotage a little bit more because he's just nice and chonk, and I like him. I like how he looks. If he wasn't blue, I probably wouldn't have bought it, let's be honest.